fans, it's me, Ken Arnold, coming to you on Friday, October 13th. After last night, Thursday, October 12th, we went down to Carolina and we kicked some Panther butt. That's right. We kicked their butt and we kicked the refs' butt because we had to play them both. I'm telling you right now, what was going on last night? You know, Eagles Elvis right here, very happy that we won the game. Pissed at the refs. I mean, seriously. Those refs, Pete Morelli and his crew, they are the worst refs I've ever seen. That was such a blatant, one-way, lopsided, it was a fiasco. A fiasco what they did to the Eagles last night. And you know what? It's not the first time. That crew has done 4 times in the past 4 games that crew has had the Eagles on the road. Over 400 yards in penalties. I think they had around 40 penalties in total. And the other teams had like 8 total penalties for like 80 yards. All 4 teams. That's ridiculous. So lopsided. I don't know what this guy, Pete Morelli, what he's doing. Maybe, I don't know, maybe somebody slept with his sister or something. I don't know. And then, you know, never called her back. I don't know. But, yo, come on, man. It's the NFL. We got to be fair here. And that's not fair. So not only did we beat the Panthers last night, we kicked their butts, essentially. But we beat the refs because we had to. What a shame in the NFL that happens. Ridiculous. But anyway, we won the game. So let's get into that. Let's really talk about it. Let's forget about the refs. Who cares about them? Boom, we're done with them for a while. They're gone, that crew. I mean, it should have been an easy win, I think. We should have blown them right off the field because they couldn't do anything against us. Offensively, they really couldn't. They couldn't run the ball. Barely could pass it. Our front 4 was on them the whole game. But, you know, Doug Peterson likes to make things hard on himself. He does. He doesn't know how to close out a game. He really doesn't. I mean, it's totally confusing to me. And that just drives me insane. And when we go over the offense, I'll get more into that. But you know what else last night that pissed me off and Eagles Elvis didn't like it too much either? We had to listen to Tony Romo. Tony Romo, right? All these former Dallas Cowboy players announcing games and being on the NFL Network. We get no love in Philadelphia. After the game last night on the NFL Network, they didn't say anything good about the Eagles. No. You know what? They talked about the Panthers the whole time and how they're going to rebound and come back strong and make the playoffs. And Cam Newton's this and that and the other thing. They didn't say anything about the Eagles. And then Eagles get no love. But that's okay, because I'm going to give some love to the Eagles today. On the offensive side of the ball, Carson Wentz, again, he managed the game and came up with enough big plays to win the game. And that's what good quarterbacks do. They were playing a good team. The Panthers are no slouch. We went down into their house and beat them. And Carson Wentz managed the game again. He had 3 touchdowns, right? He had enough big plays to put up 28 points. He had 3 TDs. He had 2 to Zach Ertz, 1 to Aguilar. He did make some mistakes, okay? And the biggest one that I saw, and I started screaming at the TV when I saw the formation, was Aguilar was wide open. He didn't even have a guy line up on him in coverage. It was crazy. All he had to do was look to his right. You know, if I was Nelson, I think I would have screamed out, "I'm open!" Right? I would have said, "Hey, Carson! Throw it here. I'm staying away. Right? But how insane was that? How insane was that? That's okay. It's one play. Carson, he looked at it right after the game. He even said it in the interview. He said he had a big mistake right there. He should have picked that up. And he will. He'll pick that up. Again, still early in his 2nd year. The kid is light years ahead of a lot of quarterbacks at the same age and the same experience level. Phenomenal. The O-line, you know, they were a little bit shaky yesterday. Vaitai, I mean, Julius Peppers just schooled him big time. But, you know, they made adjustments. They still had a tough time picking up some of the blitzes that the Panthers were sending. But overall, again, we gave enough coverage to Carson. We ran the ball enough to put up the points we needed to put up to win the game. And then our defense took care of the rest. The run game, as a team, we had 101 yards. Okay, that's not bad. We got over 100 yards. And LeGarrette had 67 for a 4.8 average, a 4.8 average. Again, not bad. What I don't get is, I don't understand why they don't give the ball to LeGarrette more to get him into a rhythm. He was running and he was getting big chunks of yardage in the first half. I mean, he really was. Come on, Doug, give him the ball. Give him the ball. I just don't get it. And late in the game, in the 3rd quarter, he wasn't even on the field. I don't get that. You're up by 2 touchdowns. LeGarrette Blount should be on the field, and you should be LeGarrette left, LeGarrette right, LeGarrette up the middle, all day long. Blount left, Blount right, Blount, Blount. All day long. That's all it should have been. But it wasn't. I don't get that, Doug. You got to learn to put games away. And we could have put that game away last night in the 3rd quarter. Should have been over in the 3rd quarter. The Panthers shouldn't even have had a shot on their last in the last 2 minutes of the game. Shouldn't even been a question. But hopefully, as we go, you'll learn how to do that, Doug. I think you will. I think you will. Our receivers last night. Alshon had a decent night. He had 71 yards. He didn't score any touchdowns, but everyone says that he needs to get more involved in the game. Do you realize what his presence on the field does for the other receivers? For Ertz, for Aguilar? He's opening up stuff for those guys, and those guys are coming through. They're producing because of Jeffrey on the field. Now, what's going to happen is defenses are now going to adjust because they got to stop Ertz and they got to stop Aguilar, and guess who it's going to open up? Alshon. You will see in the second half of the season, Alshon Jeffries make some huge, huge plays and have huge games to get us to where we need to be. Just saying. I'm just saying. That's what's going to happen. Aguilar had a nice night. He had 55 yards. He had a nice catch and run for a TD. That little slant in, boom, down there in the end zone. He ran it in for a touchdown. Nobody even touched him. That's the kind of plays we need from him. Use his quickness out of that slot. That was amazing. That's exactly why he was drafted. That's exactly why he's going to make money in this league. He's going to be a good player this year. I mean, he's going to put up good numbers, and you just got to give him the credit. The guy worked his tail off. He got his confidence back. He has a great attitude, and he's having fun. Ertz, another solid day. He had 2 touchdown catches. Didn't have a lot of yards, but you know what? He didn't need to because we had turnovers right down on the goal line, and boom, we were able to hit him twice real quick right to the end zone. Great job by Carson Wentz finding his man Ertz again. You got to give those two credit. You know, they're on the same page. They have a good chemistry going, and it's going to provide us with a lot of touchdowns this season. Doug Peterson's play calling again, it still puzzles me, man. He called that timeout on 3rd and 7 when Wentz rolled out and he had the guy wide open downfield for a first down, and then all of a sudden timeout. Whistles were blowing. What the hell happened? Right? We didn't need a timeout right there. Wentz knew what he was doing. He knew what play to call, and we had the first down. I don't get it. But you know what? The one thing is about Doug, he's aggressive, man. He gets down near the goal line and he sniffs it. 4th and 1, boom, he goes ahead and quarterback sneaks with Wentz. I love that. Love it. And Wentz, man, lowered his shoulder, boom, trying to get, I don't want him to do it too much, because he could get hurt. But I like that intensity. I like that aggressiveness out of my quarterback. That's what you want to see. You want to see that guy wanting to put that ball in the end zone, wanting to win the game, wanting to beat the other man. That's what you want to see out of your quarterback. I love that from this kid. And that's what's going to make him a great player. And also, the extra point that Doug went for when he went for 2. They kicked it, and then he was like, yo, over here, Mr. Referee. The guy that's totally screwing my team right now. That's what he was doing. That's what he was saying. Well, at least, I'd like to think that's what he was saying. Yo, Pete Morelli, your crew sucks. Look at me, right here. Boom. We're going for 2. Next time, you check with me first. That's what he was saying. Right? And then we went for 2. Boom. Garrett walked into the end zone. Amazing. Again, give the ball to Garrett. Please, 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 please. A lot more. Would you, Doug? All right, let's go to the defensive side of the ball. I mean, whoa! The defensive side. We were getting pressure, just 4 guys. Jim, I'm sending 4. Schwartz. That's his nickname. I gave it to him. Jim, I'm sending 4. Schwartz, because that's all he sends. 95% of the time. He never sends an extra man. I don't get it. All right, well, they did a great job. They put pressure on Cam Newton, which was great, and we were able to have that extra defender in the defensive backfield. But I would like to see more blitzes. I would love it. I would like to see more turnovers. If you force Cam Newton or any quarterback in the NFL to rush even more, we would get to him even quicker. We'd have more sacks. That would be amazing. All right? Mix it up a little, Schwartz. I like what you're doing, but mix it up sometimes. Send a couple more guys. Send the safety, man. Send the cornerback every once in a while. Send a couple linebackers. Make it fun. Make it exciting. Like we don't know what's coming because the other team gets it. You're only sending 4, and they're going to adjust. Especially the Redskins coming up. They're going to adjust, and they'll get rid of the ball really quick. Kirk Cousins is a master at that. So we got to mix it up and put some pressure on him. Hopefully, you'll have a good game plan for that. You got 10 days. 10 days. 10 days in the NFL. It's like a whole off season. So you should be able to make some adjustments. All right, the run D. Oh, the run defense last night was unbelievable. Are you kidding me? They were in the Panthers. It was like our defensive front started in their backfield when the ball was snapped. I mean, they didn't have to run across the line to get to their backfield. They were already there. That's what it looked like. I mean, how many plays for a loss did they have yesterday? I don't know. Let's see. The run defense, every play was a loss almost. Cam had 71 yards running. All the other backs combined had 9 total. And 3 of them, I believe, had negative yards. That's ridiculous. That run defense we had last night was crushing. I've never seen them better. Ever. From the Eagles. That was insane. Even from the Reggie White days back in the early 90s. Special teams. Special teams were good. Again, good coverage. Marigo's got a little banged up. Don't know if he's going to be able to play the rest of the season. We're going to wait to find out, see what happens. I'll give you an update on that later. But Elliott was good again. Hit a 50-yarder. Not bad, kid. And then he hit another one at, I think it was 47. So 2 for 2, 6 points, big time. That's great. Keep that up, Elliott. We love it, kid. We love it. The next game at the Link is a Monday night game against our division rival, the Washington Redskins. The Washington Redskins are playing much better since the first game of the season. And like I said, Jim Schwartz has got to dial something up so we can get some pressure on Kirk Cousins. He's like any other quarterback in the league, Cousins. You put pressure on him, he's going to make mistakes. But if he gets an opportunity to sit back there and get that extra half a second or second, he's dangerous. Very dangerous. And the Redskins, I know they got to come to us this time. It's a home game for us, but we cannot have a letdown. We've got to run the ball against them. We've got to establish that, and then just let Carson Wentz do his thing and march down the field. But anyway, it's going to be a huge game. Can't wait. Monday Night Football, Eagles, Skins at the Link. Can't wait for that game. This team is gaining confidence every week. You can just see it when they walk out there. They just have this swagger about them. They're having fun. And when you have fun as a team, when you're winning and having fun, man, it shows. The fans are into it. The players are into it. They're all getting along. I mean, the chemistry is incredible on this team, and it's a great atmosphere to be in. So enjoy it, Eagles fans. Enjoy this moment right here, man. It's so much fun right now. We're 5-1. We're in first place. The other 3 teams don't have 5 wins combined yet. So it's an incredible feeling right now for the Philadelphia Eagles. We just got to keep it up. We got to keep going. The team's got to play tough. We've got to be, as fans, we've got to be excited and be into it. And I think this is going to be a special season. Really, really a special season. Real quick, before I go, injuries. Jordan Hicks, he's expected to play next week. His ankle, last night he messed it up a little bit, but he should be good for next week. He will practice next week, and he will be ready for the game Monday night against the Washington Redskins. So, Eagles fans, have a great 10-day layoff. We don't play again until Monday night. So, what am I going to say? Eagles Elvis, you know what he's going to say. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Woo! Suck it, Cam Newton! E-A-G